Hey everyone, a little late on this. Been a crazy week so far, but figured if I'm gonna do this, I got to get it out at least before the first game of the next week starts. Uh, I should have checked to see who has Christian McCaffrey. That was disappointing. Number one overall, getting blasted, but lots of injuries throughout. All right, so let me start with the week. I did bounce back, win against Quackball. My star quarterback did not do much for me. Jaden Daniels, he put up about 13 points with no touchdowns. Interesting thing on the Redskins though is they dropped their kicker and then they won the game the next week, all through field goals. The new kicker they signed had 7 field goals and won 21-18. Lamar put up more points than my kicker, but poor Ravens are 0-2. What else do I see here from Quackball? Brock Bowers, the tight end, at 18 points, but besides that, not a lot. Oh, another good kicker. Aubrey had 17 points on his team. For me, it was Devontae Adams, still looking good in Vegas. Bijan Robinson, 16 points. All right, let's keep on going. Carolina, good old boys, gets Lance moving to 2-0. He had Justin Jefferson and Malik Neighbors, who really almost single-handedly took out the Redskins himself, who had 28 points. Jefferson had 23. Show Me the Money put up a low score of 76. Really not much of anything except Kittle, who had 20 points. Cowboys D put up -1 point, so that wasn't going to help anybody. Let's get moving. This was Team Brodigan versus the Ridgeback. Brodigan's going to 0-2 at this point with his tight end giving -points. Cade Otton at -point for Shane. I think I pronounced that wrong. The Miami running back was the big guy in his group, 29.5. At 107 points, that would have beat a lot of folks, but not Ridgeback, but 180. Unbelievable. Kamara, 44. This is all Don's people. Kyler Murray, 28. Godwin almost 25 points. I mean, just straight on down the board, just crushing it. That's even with leaving Smith. I don't know. Najiba, something like that. I hear the announcers pronounce it right, but I will move on. Kara lost to Zach. Zach is also 2-0. Kara's dropped to 1-1. She had Mooney with 18 points and Debo with 18 points. Zach with the nice TDs had 24 points from Bryce Hall, 18 points for Drake London. So that was good. Portland Quackers lost to Heidi, who's 2-0 with 17 points at quarterback with Burrow and 21 points at Devontae Smith. And then Calvin Ridley had 25 points on Portland Quackens and 21 points for Rashid Shaheed. Josh Allen, I got him in a lot of other leagues. He was the overall #1 quarterback on the board, and he had another lousy week, but with a win for Buffalo. So it's not like he's dropping the ball; they just don't need him that much. If he would have played his guy on the bench, Jalen Hurts, looks like he would have won, or it would have been super close. 9, 14. Actually, probably would have. No, it would have been a tie. No. He would have won. He would have won. Yeah. So if he would have played second quarterback, Scott, he would have won versus Heidi. My Balzac Hurts, Greg's team versus Rich. Rich is the other 0-2. Rich's has St. Brown and Metcalf put up big points, but everybody else, and only has the one quarterback, Justin Fields. Oof, Pittsburgh. That's going to hurt. He's got to get a new quarterback. Interestingly enough, Greg's quarterback, Bryce Young, put up 2 points. So even with that performance, he handled Rich pretty well. Greg also seems to have quarterback problems with Jordan Love being a healthy scratch with 0 points at Green Bay, and Bryce Young, his starting point, will get 1.9. But he does have Henry and Lamb and Collins and Charbonnet, so he's got a pretty healthy background there. Val, she's won versus Kristen. 29 points from Harrison, 22 from Zay Flowers. Kristen, unfortunately, has Tua Tagovailoa, who looks like he's going to be out. They put him on concussion protocol, but picks up a new quarterback, and he's probably going to be gone. Kirk Cousins on the bench for Kristen with 17 and a half. Another story. If she would have started her backup, she would have won. And more importantly, her other quarterback on the bench was Derek Carr, who had 22 points. So that gets us for this week.